appeared inside our house. After his wife mysteriously disappears, a husband lies to the police, neighbors, and even himself for months. But when small details begin appearing inside the house, things no one should have touched, he realizes the problem isn't that she left. The problem is that she may never have left at all. It's the 3rd month since my wife disappeared, and I still can't explain to the police. Her phone keeps connecting to our Wi-Fi every night. I didn't notice it at first. First time, 2:14 a.m., router notification, device connected. Her iPhone, the same phone that, according to me, disappeared with her. I was sitting in the kitchen, no lights, just staring at the yard. When I saw that notification, my NDS went completely cold, because I knew one thing for sure: there was no phone in the house. I checked it myself, twice. My name is Artem. My wife Marina disappeared on November 11th. No argument, no note, no packed bags. Her cup was still in the sink. The washing machine was half finished. Her sweater was on the couch. That's not how people leave, especially not people who are afraid to leave their phone even in the bathroom. At first, the police worked properly. Cameras, bank records, hospitals, train stations. Nothing. Like she'd just vanished. And the worst part, I was the last person who saw her alive. They questioned me 6 times. Same investigator every time. She barely blinked while talking to me. Did you argue that night? No. Are you sure? Yes. She looked at me longer than necessary, like she was waiting for me to break. 2 months after the disappearance, I started hearing sounds. At first I blamed stress, old house, pipes, wood settling. But then, one night I woke up to footsteps upstairs. Slow, careful, like someone was trying not to make noise. We didn't have a second floor, only a small attic. And Marina hated it. She said it smelled dead. I remember that word exactly. Dead. I took a flashlight and opened the hatch. Darkness, dust, silence. Then a sound. A sudden movement of a box in the corner. I froze. And for the first time since she disappeared, I felt fear. Real fear. Animal fear. The next day I called a contractor to inspect the roof. I wanted a rational explanation. Rats, cats, anything. He went up for less than a minute, then came down and looked at me strangely. Are you hiding someone up there? I didn't understand. What? There's a mattress, water, food cans. My stomach dropped. Because none of that was there before. We went up together, and I saw it. An old blanket, empty cans, water bottles, a pillow, and a small flashlight, warm, like it had been used minutes ago. Then I found something else. Behind a beam, Marina's phone, powered off, screen cracked. I called the police immediately. While waiting, I noticed something. Old wooden door covered with wallpaper, hidden in the far wall. The officers tore it open. Behind it, a narrow room, no windows, damp smell, and women's belongings, Marina's belongings. But she wasn't there. Only notes, hundreds of them, on walls, on boxes, on the floor. Same sentence repeated. He is lying. The investigator slowly turned to me, and I understood. They were no longer looking for Marina. They were looking at me. They took me in that night, not as a suspect, just clarification. But the interrogation room felt different, colder. She placed photos on the table, the hidden room, and said, Your wife lived there for weeks. I laughed, nervously, silently. That's impossible. Why? And then I said something I shouldn't have, because I would have heard her. Silence, long, heavy. She didn't even write it down, just looked at me. So you knew about the room? That's when I realized. I lost. The truth was worse than anything they suspected. Marina wasn't running away. She was hiding from me. A year earlier, I started having episodes. Memory gaps, aggression. I was treated. Then I stopped medication. Said I was fine. Police found her diary. She wrote that I sometimes stood by her bed at night, watching her, without remembering it in the morning. That night we really did fight. I lied about it. Marina hid in the attic, in that room. She was planning to leave me, but then she disappeared for real. They never found her. No body, no blood, nothing. But there is one thing I never told anyone, not even the police. That night, WN, I first heard footsteps above. I didn't open the hatch immediately. I stood there for 5 minutes, listening, because I thought someone was crying up there, quietly, very quietly, and I still don't know if it was Marina or me.